Welcome to MacBean Scottish Fitness, farms, prepping, and wildlife, and just about anything else I want to talk about. Appreciate everybody joining in. Please join in. Make sure that you hit the like button so YouTube will think that I'm more popular than I actually am. It could happen. So let me kick back on here. Or maybe I'll just leave this one open and go to another one. There we go. Go to my channel. View your channel. Hopefully I'll be able to do some changes on this live stream through there. Yep, there it is. So yesterday I was in the gym, kind of a humbling day because I had to go very light and not a lot of reps. But that's how you get back to the road to recovery. Right, come on, folks. And I'm putting a little post in there. Pretty simple one. Just a yes, no. And it just helps with getting everything going. So yesterday I went to the gym, like I said, very humbling. I did get a kind of a full set of exercises done. I did chest, I did shoulders, I did arms, both biceps and triceps. I did shoulders. I did traps. So I just kind of did a complete round through, but very light weights compared to what I'm used to doing. And just slow and steady is the way I have to go. So it is what it is. It's one of those things that you deal when you're in this sport. Injuries happen no matter how hard you try to prevent them, and you just hope you learn from experiences. I guarantee you this one won't ever happen again, because I will make sure I'm in a cage so it can't hit me like that again. But the problem is I had done it thousands of times and got used to it. So that's kind of when it happens. You know, you don't fall down the stairs that you've never walked down before. You fall down the ones that you've walked 1,000 times, because you're just used to doing it, and sometimes you forget to look down. And that's kind of like the lesson here. But the thing is, you got to pick yourself back up, and you got to keep at it. So I'm just sitting out here on the deck with the missus, enjoying the day. And if you look at the poll question that, you can kind of get involved in that. It's just for a little bit of fun. It's not anything serious. And basically that's what this channel is about. It's about nutrition and fitness, well-being, and just going outside and enjoying the great outdoors. And we'll be posting my walk to the garden video after the live stream. And then I'll probably do my general walk to the pond. And basically I do that just to sit there and try to spot new wildlife. It's the simple things like that that make me happy. All right, and the link in that, if you want to support the channel, you can do that by sharing, liking, subscribing, becoming a member, or you can buy me a protein shake through the PayPal link. All those will be appreciated. And I also, from time to time, I do a product description. So this was a Warsun T7 LED light I was sent, which is pretty cool. Hey, Kelly and Rambo, how we doing? So I just posted this one out. They sent me this one. It's small. It's pocket size. Clip it on there. It's got a lamp, and it's got a flashlight. Now the only thing is, there we go. There's the light. No, there's the lamp. That's medium strobe. The only problem with this is because it is small, it's, there we go. There's bright. Woo! This would be great for reading on the traveling, and I am going on vacation, so I'm definitely going to be taking this. No, even brighter. That was medium. The only, oh, there we go. Multicolor. I found something new. Look at that, man. So we can have our little disco party. Doo, 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 doo. I just discovered that. It actually does have very good directions. There's medium. I guess just trying to find all the trying to find all the different, there we go. Settings is going to be the biggest thing. There you go, I think that's bright. So this is going to be handy. I'm going to take this traveling with me and kind of get an idea how long the battery will last. But I think this is going to be one to read at night with, so you're not bothering somebody else. I think I blinded myself. Ah. Hey Ash, how we doing? So go ahead and, oh, I got 6 votes in there already. I appreciate it. Thanks for the thumbs up, everybody. Pop a chat and say hello. It's a beautiful day. Got a slight breeze going through. Probably about, what, 70, mid-70s?
Yeah, right now.
Yeah. So, things will get up, one up into the 80s. Still not bad. And the big thing on the poll, should I go to work today or not? Start vacation this weekend. Not that the poll is going to sit there and influence me in either way or not. Wink, wink, wink. But I do have the days. Yesterday we were working, and of course my furnace was already put down in idle, so they had me doing something new. It was just oiling parts and getting them ready for packaging, nothing hard. But one of the coworkers went home because he didn't want to do it, so he used his time to leave early, even though it was me that was going to do it. Yeah, it was funny, but one of the other workers kind of poked at him, made him think that it was going to be him that would have to do it, and he goes, "Well, I'm just going to go home and use my white time." Wasn't hard work, and so I saved my white time for possibly today. So there's a lot of different ways. Ray, how we doing? I ask myself every day, should I go to work? You work from home. You know, the cool pictures of the shed, I can see, boy, you're taking advantage of every square inch of that one. Well, you got that stuff stacked in there. You bought these 4x6 sheds. You know, those plastic prefab ones. Yeah. And it looks like you got like 2 of them.
Today I have 86.
So who knows? The price didn't seem too bad. So maybe one of these days when I get ahead on money, we'll stop it. I might pick 1 or 2 up, or just clean out the one I have and repair it, which I'm in the process of doing. What was the breakfast? I really haven't had breakfast yet because I am on second shift, so my schedule is about 4 hours off. So usually where somebody would be having breakfast around 7 or 8 in the morning, we have our first meal generally around 11 or noon.
Coffee.
We had coffee and donuts, and a donut, 1 donut. Right. All work and no play makes Jack a dull boy. I am having a little hydration. This is water. It used to be beer, but you're best putting water in glass than in plastic. So I use my water filtration system, which is just pure water.
Stainless, okay.
Stainless is good too, yeah. Stainless or glass is the best. And I fill these up and put them in the fridge. Now I can pretend in my mind it's beer, but I don't have any of the side effects. Like having to get up and go to the bathroom every 5 minutes. Going to work and train legs sucks, yes, but necessary. I'll agree with you. One thing about legs is you're always on them. I think if you caught my walking about the farm video, I had mentioned that, where a lot of people around here will use 4-wheelers, or golf carts to go around their property because they have a lot of property. We all have, anywhere from, 10 to 50 acres that we're dealing with. I have 14 myself. And they'll use that to go around. I walk. The only time that I'm on four wheels is when I'm mowing. So I might have to do some of that today. Maybe just a clear front so it looks like somebody lives here. And I hesitate to show the son how to do it because every time I've let the kids use the mowers, the ride mower anyway, it's never worked out well. We just finally got rain, so I do anticipate the grass to start to grow. The garden is really going to town. I've got green tomatoes. I've got that one volunteer, which I believe is an acorn squash, has already sent out flowers. I've got the peppers already budding. So I think by, I don't know, end of the month, I probably should be getting some jalapenos because they grow the fastest. And then probably in August, the green peppers will be coming along, and then mid-August, late August, I'll have tomatoes and cucumbers. More than I could possibly eat. Yep. The only thing I didn't put in this year was potatoes. The one place I usually get the seed potatoes from didn't carry them, and I never did make that trip to the one nursery to get some. I can still do that, but it's unlikely. Maybe Doug will have some seed potatoes. I don't know. I'll be curious. You know, it's keep it stupid simple, as we say in the Army. You know, controlling the weeds is the biggest issue. That's where I like to do the raised bed. So if you watch those videos, Ash, you see that I have a lot of 30-gallon grow bags. And I use them basically because now it's easier for me just to sit down on a chair and weed it instead of trying to get down low and do it. So it makes it easier to control the weeds. Also, some plants are easier to weed around than others. You know, lettuce, I love lettuce, but man, you can't weed around lettuce because you pull the lettuce right out with it. Although I might utilize a grow bag and grow lettuce that way. I need to put lettuce seeds. And peppers, easy to weed around peppers, easy to weed around tomatoes, potatoes. Cucumbers, when they first do it, it's fine, but once they spread out, then it gets to be a challenge. Zucchini is fine because it comes out like this way and it doesn't throw vines out.
Did you plant a cucumber?
Yes. Yep, I got two main plants. I got one. Another one is just not growing well. I don't know why, but one plant.
Because those ones at the store.
Yeah, the ones at the store.
Although there's lots of disease.
Right, and their wife was talking about this. A lot of the stores, the cucumbers they've had to pull because of diseases and stuff like that. And that's the one thing you take a chance of when you're buying from a store. Understand the vegetables that are at the store, when you're looking at your big major stores, are 2-3 weeks old before they get out there and display. You know, they say some will advertise they're buying from local growers. I haven't seen any cucumber farms around here. Now, almost anybody who plants more than 2 plants, come August, can be a supplier. Because it's like you get 1 cucumber, the next day you get 3, the next day you get 100. It's just the way cucumbers go. You know, you go from a few to more than you could possibly deal with. Now, let's look at the trying to see if I can look at the polls so far. So 67% say take the day off.
I know what you're going to do. Whatever you mentioned.
Mrs. is already acting like she knows what I'm going to do.
You don't mention for no reason.
She's a mind reader. Can you tell what I'm thinking now?
I know what you're always thinking.
There we go. So easy plants to grow. Lettuce. Lettuce is very easy.
Because it just keeps coming back.
Right. Peppers, tomatoes, potatoes are pretty easy to grow. Squash and cucumbers. The ones that kind of get difficult are going to be like your beans, only because there's a lot of things that will attack them. I stopped growing them for a few years because they'd get attacked by whatever bug and get ate. All the leaves would be chewed off. So I stopped doing it for a while. Hello from trying to Uzbekistan. So something Uzbekistan. Well, thank you. Appreciate that. Thanks for the thumbs up. Thanks for jumping in. I think this is a first from there.
Wow.
I'll have to look that up on the map.
It's over near like Pakistan.
Stands by Pakistan. I'll have to check that out. Well, welcome. Thanks for popping in. Appreciate it.
Other stands.
But, you know, your carrots are going to be difficult because carrots almost take 2 years to mature, same with onions. But the thing is carrots and onions, and even lettuce. Lettuce will come up through the soil first thing in the spring. I mean, they'll pop up through snow. So lettuce is very, and I'm talking about the leaf lettuce. You know, you can plant those in the fall, in the seed in late fall, and they'll pop up in the spring. Ah, thank you. Says the porch is good looking.
Okay.
Well, I worked hard on this. Okay, the wife worked hard on this. So, Uzbekistan. There we go. Ash kind of spread it out for me.
There we go.
Oh, I appreciate it. Thank you. If you're in chat, pop in and chat like that. Remember, hit the thumbs up so you can make YouTube think I'm more popular. Good job to the wife. So, I appreciate that. And we just like to come out here in the morning and sit and relax. We do it in the evening too. And just enjoy the weather around here. We have a hummingbird that pops in every now and then. Briefly, we have plants. I got the Binks, the guard kitty, behind me, all sprawled out and relaxed. And this is how I like to start my morning. This is kind of just sitting back and relaxing and doing a little question and answers here. So like I said, I went to the gym yesterday, did about a solid half hour. I'm glad I did. But I was limited to the weight I could do and the number of reps I could do, but that's the way it's going to be. But every week I'll be able to increase it a little bit. And before you know it, I'll be doing my full reps again. Ray says the shed's a mess right now. Had to do a hurry clean, so I just threw everything in there. It's meant for Milo's bike crap. Yeah, it looked that way. Milo is building trail bikes,
Oh, wow.
bicycles, and he's gonna, I guess, compete. Water. It says glass is a wonderful way to keep it in there. So when you're recovering, the biggest thing you got to do is kind of hold yourself back, because you don't want to sit there and overdo it and then find yourself that you're in a lot of pain for some reason. That's like zero fun. Oh yeah, dragonfly over there. Okay, there's buzzing right in there. So we got a lot of, wildlife out here, dragonflies, butterflies, wasps, mud diggers, bumblebees, carpet bees, honeybees, sweat bees, to bees or not to bees. We have all got honey. Neighbor behind me has got 4 hives of honeybees he's raising. So I told him the first pressing he gets, I'll buy some. Because if you eat honey from your local area, it will help you deal with the allergies. Because they're using that pollen to make the honey, and it helps your immune system. So it's one of your natural ways of taking care of allergies. So there's that there. We're going to go and explore South Dakota and Wyoming next week. So we should have a lot of fun there. So if you want to contribute to my vacation fund, the link is in there. Yuck, yuck, yuck. But also, everybody who sits there and contributes by liking, subscribing, and commenting, that is a great help too, and I do appreciate it. But every now and then I get somebody that buys me a protein shake, which I appreciate too. Oops, come on. Trying to get to this to the perfect part. Yes, put all the information correctly. he swings by here again, I might sit there and let you see the crop duster flying overhead. I don't know if he's going to be doing these fields or if he's just on his way somewhere. But they'll be doing that out here in the farm too. And it's really cool how low they can fly. I mean, they're like, 1 or 2 feet above the corn. And what they're doing is they're spraying fertilizer and stuff like that, which is not something that I really utilize in my garden. I do a lot of composting with eggshells, coffee grounds, and vegetable scraps. All right, the things that you keep out of the garden is, even though it's food scraps, you keep meats out. And anything that you made, like a heavy pasta or rice or things like that, I try to keep out because animals will come and eat that stuff, or they'll kind of ignore the vegetable and the coffee grounds and eggshells. And that's just one way to keep the animals out of your garden. Another way is to put chunks of Irish Spring soap on the outside of your garden, not in the garden, but on the outside. And that has kept the critters away for 2 years now. Because I used to have a problem with raccoons and skunks going in there. And then when I did that, that seemed to take care of it. So things I stopped planting in the garden, I stopped planting corn. It's just easier to buy it from the farmers when it's ripe. And the amount of corn I get that the raccoons don't get to is not worth the effort. Onions I'm not really bothering planting anymore because they never get really any big. And like I said, it's difficult to weed around them. Lettuce I've been doing a grow bag. So, and they don't take long, so I can do those quickly. I did radishes one year, but neither my wife and I really care for radishes that much. They're probably the easiest thing to grow. So if you like radishes, Ash, those things are ready within like a month after you plant them, and they're very hardy. So those are very easy to plant and to grow. My dad and I used to plant them along with the carrots, because when you pull the radishes out, it would loosen the soil around the carrots and help them expand. The carrots are probably almost like a 2-year crop. You almost need to leave them in the ground during the winter. They'll grow right back up to get them of any size without using any sort of a lot of chemical warfare. So if you have any questions about fitness and that, pop right in. I've picked up a few new clients that I do. Remember, being a member is a way to get nutrition and fitness advice, through my email at scottishfitness@gmail.com. And we can also do video chat. That comes with membership. So if you hit the join and hit the gym member, then you can email me for any nutrition. He's up there pretty high. Yeah, I think he's just cruising back and forth.
Well, he's probably over there, John. He's probably to the north of us.
You think so?
Now he's going to turn
See
around.
if he's going to turn around. I don't know, looks like he might be going back for a refill. That's always kind of cool seeing them cruise back and forth and stuff like that. If he comes back around, I'll try to get him on the video.
Yeah, because he's coming back. I can hear him. He's probably doing this there.
That field there. Yeah, I think you're right. Yeah, we sure making a long pass. I can't tell if he's coming back here or not. Sounds like he is. Let's see if we can catch him. I think he's coming from this direction. Now, he could be also one of those people that take pictures of your farms and then tries to sell it to you later. I can see a tractor out there, so they're cutting the alfalfa again. You have seen that field yesterday on my walk to the farm, and they're now cutting it. So if I do that walk again today, you can kind of see the difference. There's Queen Sheba sitting there, kind of relaxing, running the farm here. There we go. I think it took off on me. So, beautiful day. Appreciate you coming in and joining in. Hit the thumbs up. Make sure you pop in the chat. Oh no, Ray said he got so burnt they deliver him blisters.
Oh.
That's a 2nd-degree burn. That's not good, Ray.
You better be putting cream on it.
Better keep that clean. Yeah. That's not good when you get the blisters. Especially out there. You gotta use like SPF 4000.
Where's he at?
Arizona.
Oh, is that our friend?
Yep.
Okay. Oh.
Yeah, you gotta be careful out there. You get burnt out there, you get burnt. You get cooked. Now here, I've been kind of doing it right, so I haven't got burnt, and this is about as dark as I get. But yeah, I do tan, I just don't tan deeply.
How come you have this on today?
Oh, I just had to have a shirt on.
Where are your tank tops?
They're in the washer right now. I mean, there were other ones, but I just threw this one on. So with that, let me see how long we've been. Started talking about 25 minutes ago. So it looks like things are kind of slowing down here. So it's probably a good place to end it. So yep, back in the gym, light weights, baby, and they're really light weights. But any exercise is good exercise, and that's what you have to kind of keep remembering. So let me go back up to the poll. 62% now. So starting to close in. Not sure. So I can either take the whole day off, or I can go in for a half a day. But in all reality, there's nothing there for me to do. So then they find you other things to keep you busy, which is good, because if you don't have anything to do, then the day really drags. So I was happy to do those oiling parts, because it kept me busy and it let the time go by quickly. So here's the little flashlight they sent me. Yay! The only thing is, because it's so small and I got such big, there we go. Woo! I got such big thumbs, it's a little hard for me to disco party light. So the link is in one video I made on Amazon. I don't think they sent me a coupon, but I'll look. So if you are considering it, shoot me an email and I'll see if they may have sent me a coupon. So if they did, hey, good morning, Michael. I like my new disco strobe light they sent me for free. Disco. So let me see if I have a coupon for that. Let me go to my, that's not the one I want. So I get about, I don't know, 7 to 10 offers on a, trying to remember who it was. This one, I believe it is. Nope. Here, Warsaw. So let's see if they sent me a coupon to use. I actually like this one. Alright, the tracking number. Alright. So no coupon on this one. I think on the last product I showed, I had a coupon for it. So like I said, I get about 8 or so, good morning Michael, I get about 8 or so collaboration videos. I would say 60% of them is a product I have no interest in, and I don't think you'd have any interest in. The other ones I have an interest in, and I would say only about a third to a quarter of those people actually send me the product. All right, but I'm not in collaboration with them, except they sent me a free product and I demoed it online and provide you a link. I don't get paid anything if you buy this, but I like the idea. I can clip it on here and I can have the lamp. If I'm reading a book at night, I don't have to sit there and turn on the bedroom light or a big lamp or whatever. So I can see this being, and in case of emergencies, I got something to find my keys and walk around. So I kind of like this. The only bad thing about it is, just because it's so small, that power button is a little tricky but doable. I don't think it's a lot of money. $14.99 on Amazon with free returns. And it looks like there's a $4 coupon. I don't know what the terms on that coupon is, but it looks like there's a $4 one. So you probably get it for like $10.99. Not a bad price. So LEDs, don't use a lot of energy, so they can be brighter and they last longer. Sometime on Saturday, just adds up. Oh, cool. Awesome. So it's either going to be something for the drums, going to be something for your lifting, or it's going to be the He-Man series, would be my guess. One of those three. I could be wrong, but that's my guess. That's Michael. He's one down here inside. So that's pretty cool. Let me clean this one here. And let me see what I got going on here. Get her done. Just kind of looking at your comments there, Michael. Let me catch up here. Oops. Didn't necessarily want to go to full screen. There we go. So, 60% of people say I should go to work. And 40 say mail order bride. Just don't tell your wife. Yeah, okay. I won't, but I don't know about her. No, the other volume you're hearing is videos being played by Mama.
Sorry.
Don't tell your wife. There you go. Mail order bride. I don't think they come in a box. Well, not live ones. So you're starting to sound like a Ron Zombie or White Zombie song, Living Dead Girl. Just to let you know, my music is very broad. Yeah, there he goes. Mail order bride. I'll take 2, please. Too funny. Didn't say she's alive. There we go. Well, that'll be a new a new video. And I can't go any further with that because this is a family channel. Michael and Ray, so remember, this is a family channel. But, so Michael, hope you're feeling better. I know you were tired. That's going to happen, especially when you're doing the amount of workout that you're doing in that. And I know you have a hard time sleeping at night, and that will also get to you. But my advice to you, which was your advice to me a couple years ago, is when you're feeling sluggish and ready to go for a nap, you're probably going to guess what I'm going to say next. Go for a walk. And that will invigorate you. Don't even have to be a long walk. You can just go for a mile. And that will get the blood moving, and that may energize you. I had somebody tell me that before. Oh, that was you. So, feeling okay, that's good. You want to beat the Christmas rush, yeah. All right, Ray. So a lot of times when I'm feeling sluggish and that, and I just want to sit there and take that extra nap that probably I didn't need, I'll go for a walk and that'll wake me up, and then I can go to work and then I can nap. No, that's not right. Yep, the more you sit around, the worse it gets. So unless you're sitting around in the sunshine, with your beautiful wife next to you. And that always keeps me interested. But like I said, I was just walking down there that alfalfa field I showed yesterday, and he's out there cutting it now. So I might take a walk there just to show us everybody kind of gets back up on that. Hey Josh, how you doing? Good morning. Yep, there you go. Even when you don't feel good, Josh, you go ahead and do it. Good job that you went through the workout even though you didn't feel well. But remember, even a poor workout is a good workout. Remember, hit that thumbs up. Let's make YouTube think I'm more popular than I am. Is that playing or is that freeze frame? I think I freeze frame myself. Freeze frame. Dun, 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 dun. So I use the computer to monitor the video, and I always do that. I haven't seen any sunflowers pop up, Michael, so I'm going to guess no. I think he was, even when he was saying it, I think he was kind of saying, yeah, he wanted to, but it was like probably not likely it was going to happen. So, that's interesting. What we have here, a failure. I think it's just on my computer. Am I still 5x5? So I think it's time to power down my computer and maybe restart it. I don't know. Sometimes you have to restart everything to kind of clear up the buffer. Now, I will do it on purpose. A lot of times you pop in there. And it could be just I have because it's been open for a while. And that's, same thing with your phone. If you get in your phone where it's not downloading things, your computer's not downloading things as fast as it should, just do a hard reboot. Power it down, wait about 10-15 seconds, power it back up, and what that'll do is it'll clear a lot of the buffering that. There are also programs you can go on your computer and do that. Mine are kind of set up automatically. Today is chest day and heavy bag day. I was going to do heavy bag yesterday, but I didn't feel like it. And that's okay. That's the one thing about working out. You can always change things up. And I feel like, doing this exercise, so I did something else, and then the next day.
You could get hurt.
Huh?
I said because you could get hurt.
Because you could get hurt. Now, it's trying to tell me something. I don't know what it is. Yeah, sometimes you gotta listen to yourself. Even when you don't. And I know when Dan Bell, who once got to meet him, his brother and his mom, remember that at Dubuque? He came in to do a huge squat. He ended up getting hurt, and they were asking him, mom says, how you feel about that? And he goes, listen, it's part of being a power lifter, right? He goes, I assume the risk and understand this will happen from time to time. But, he recovered quickly, and I think he did like a 980-pound squat at meet. And he was just like a guest lifter. So I always liked his attitude. If you haven't seen Dan Bell, you should. He's one of the elites in powerlifting. You want to see somebody that takes it to the elite level. And I mean elite level, you have Dan Bell, you have Eddie Hall, you have Brian Shaw. He's that type of elite level. And he said that's just the way it is. Also you got the Little Briggs, Ernie, and Eric, and trying to figure out who the other brother's name is. I don't know, Ernie Senior, Ernie Junior, and I think Eric's the other one. They're on the elite level. There's a lot of the guys that I lift with who are elite level power lifters. All right, I'm an elite level bencher. When people say, "Oh, I don't look like you can do it," dude, just go to openpowerlifting.org. I'm tied for 5th in the world. All right, not in this federation, not in that federation. I'm not taking anything away from that because those are great lists, but in the world. So it's like, you're talking to the real thing. Am I an Eddie Hall? No, I'm not. But I'd like to meet them. I was hoping to meet some of them at Arnold, but the only one I really seen that was really at the higher level was Jay Cutler. And I've met him before, so I wasn't going to wait in line. And the Stone brothers were there, and I should have realized that because we've chatted online. So I should have went and seen them, but they're again there the next year when I'm competing next year at the Arnold for the UPA. I will definitely make sure I stop by and see them. Well, absolutely, Nicholas. Thanks for coming in. Nicholas, what part of the country are you from? Or maybe I should say planet. I'm not sure. We had somebody from Uzbekistan. maybe saying it wrong, popped in yesterday.
Uzbekistan. No.
Uzbekistan? Maryland, oh, there we go. Yeah, how's the weather there? Here it's about, it's getting to be about, well, I don't think that's the hydrometer.
That doesn't work.
No,
It's
that
probably
doesn't
about
work.
70 right now.
Probably about 75, maybe a little bit warmer. But partly cloudy, general breeze going
78.
through, 78 degrees, 79, just went to 79. It's gonna be in the 80s,
86.
but I'll probably go for a walk just because they're cutting the field down there. But I am looking forward to, I'll probably compete in November, and that'll be in Dubuque, Iowa. And it's always a fun trip for the wife and I. Supposed to rain all day. Probably from the remnants of the hurricane that hit Texas. That gave us a couple days of rain. I think we even have a possibility of rain today, don't we? If not today, tomorrow.
No, 2%.
Yeah, okay, not today.
Tomorrow 24.
All right.
Sunday 24.
And tomorrow I'll be doing a brake job on the car and changing a light bulb. That's a 2.5 hour job. So my advice, and I should have done this whenever you're buying a new car, pop the hood and take a look. How hard is it to get to the headlights? And if it's difficult, you may not want to do that. Now, luckily for me, I have a friend that's going to help me do it, but if you went to a dealership, that could be a $200 replacement just to change a bulb. So now the funny thing is that's on a Jeep Compass, but on my Renegade, I can get to it rather easily. But we didn't look. That's called living and learning. All right. So I would say anytime you're buying a new car or a new used car, pop the hood and say, hey, if I need to change the headlights, because you know that's going to happen over time, can I get to them? Can I get my big old hand in there without having to drop the front bumper off? And the answer is no. You may want to consider a different vehicle. Just gonna put that out there. It's one or prepared to prepared to spend a lot of money. So we were trying to replace that bulb, and then I called my buddy and he goes, "Yeah, it's a $200 job. We got to drop the bumper. We're gonna try to do that tomorrow." Yay! So one of those things that you learn through life experience. That's when you're talking to elders such as ourselves. We know so much because we lived through so much. You know, I see a lot of times the college kids go, "Well, you don't have a degree in this. You don't need a degree in something to know about something." Yep, before vacation, yep. So, brake job and headlight tomorrow. That'll be optional. But I think we're going to do it. Just have to look and see just how many screws and things we have to undo.
That's ridiculous.
You know, we don't want to get at a job that halfway there you're going, "Oh my God, this is too much." But we'll probably get both done. So anyway, everybody, with that, we'll let you all go. Thanks for popping in. Thanks for the thumbs up and all that good YouTube-y stuff. Remember, you can buy me a protein shake, plans of the day, gym or rest. A little bit of both. I don't know if I'll actually go to the gym. The only way I'll actually go to the gym is if I actually go to work. I haven't made up my mind yet on that one. So if I do decide to go to work, then I will stop to the gym and do a light workout. But if not, then what I will do is I'll probably do more cardio, go for a walk down by that field so you can see that. And then maybe I'll do some lifting outside, put my weights outside, and probably a little bit more. Haven't figured out which way I'm going to do that yet. All right, everybody, thank you very much. And remember, rest, nutrition, proper exercise, hydration, safety, and go out and enjoy the weather. And Michael, next time you're feeling tired for that second nap, go for a walk. Thanks for joining in, everyone. There we go. Now let's see how busy I got today.